At Zenith Bank, every day is a celebration. We celebrate you, our customers, for taking every stride with us all through the year. Zenith Bank, the biggest bank in West Africa, your ideal banking partner, offering the most innovative and technologically driven products and catering for all your financial needs. With a wide range of banking products including our reliable money transfer platforms, RIA, Western Union and Money Express that ensures your money is securely sent and received. Our e-products guarantee you a world-class banking experience with products like XPath, real-time access, WebPay, and our reliable alerts and internet banking. We pride ourselves in people, technology, and service. We are here to serve you and share in your success story. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Zenith Bank, a truly Gambian partner.
A reminder of our headlines. Authorities in the fishing industry have welcomed the ongoing construction of a fishing port in the Gambia. The Minister of Health, Balagaba Jahumba, has expressed gratitude to President Jammeh for adding the portfolio of National Assembly matters to his responsibility. Officials of the former ruling party in Senegal are accusing the government of a witch hunt, vowing to stay the curse. And an Indian girl gang raped by 5 men in a bus has died of her injuries days after she was evacuated to Singapore. That brings us to the end of the news. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned and enjoy our range of interesting programs.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome to another edition of the season's programs. And we regret to say the last edition of the season's programs for the year 2012. Well, Christmas is barely a week old, and today is Christmas Sunday. Earlier on, we had an interview with Father Peter Lopez on what Christmas should mean to Christians.
If God has decided to come in the form of a baby, the Bible says Jesus Christ had no home, but he is God. God has the capacity to have everything. You know, when you and I are given the opportunity to have everything, we go beyond the roof. We do what we want. You know, some people are never satisfied. They can have cars and houses, but they are still building houses and accumulating cars. You know, the more you have, the more you want. But here is a God who knows everything. We say our God is almighty. He's omnipotent, he's omnipresent, he's everywhere, he knows everything. Yet, if you imagine God, he's so simple. God, number one, does not even bully us. He's stronger than us, but he's very quiet up in the heavens or anywhere. He doesn't do anything to harm us. He's simple and nice. What he'll teach all of us today is for us to be simple. Christmas means simplicity. God was born in a manger. God would have chose to come as a king, riding on a horse and destroying nations, but came as a prince of peace. Simple man, humble, to bring happiness in the heart of men and women. You know, the work that you and I do, or all those the people who are watching, it should be work that will bring happiness in people's heart. You know, I asked you about your program and how you run each day for people to watch something and find inspiration. You are doing a little bit that everybody also should do wherever you find yourself in the office, like the cameraman. Simple man, he stands all throughout, he's doing his work. It's a work of simplicity. All of us, in a way, should look at the life of this man called Jesus, humble and simple. In fact, when he came, he grew up a simple man. He did simple things. At the end, he was even nailed and he died. And he accepted all that. I always say that Jesus Christ would have said when God was sending him down, he would have said no. Because theologically, he was present at the beginning of creation in the form of the Logos. It's the seed. Jesus Christ is the seed. The Bible says in the book of John 1, in the beginning was the Word was God, the Word was with God. So technically, Jesus Christ was present when the world was being made, but in the form of a tiny seed. The Bible says it is that seed that took flesh and pitched his tent among us. He was reincarnate in us, among us. He came to be born. So Jesus Christ did everything that we do except sin. You and I sin, but God does not sin because he transcends sin. You know, God is not confined by space and time. God knows everything, yet he is so simple. So let us imagine for a while a man who knows everything. He is so powerful, he is almighty, he made the skies and all the beauty that we see. Yet he does not bully anyone. He does not use his power to make people afraid. He's so simple, but God is always quiet, but he's always there.
On this last edition of Seasons 2012, we bring you some of our best moments, and we call it Best of Seasons 2012. The mango is a fleshly stone fruit belonging to the genus Mangifera. The mango is native to the Indian subcontinent, from where it is spread all over the world. It is one of the most cultivated crops in the tropical world. In several cultures, its fruits and leaves are ritually used as floral decorations at weddings, public ceremonies, and religious ceremonies. Mango trees grow up to 35 to 40 meters tall with a crown radius of 10 meters. Some specimens still fruit after 300 years. The fruit takes 3 to 6 months to ripen. The ripe fruits varies in size and color. Cultivars are variously yellow, orange, red or green, and carry a single flat oblong pit that can be fibrous or hairy on the surface and which does not separate easily from the pulp. More than a third of the world's mangoes are cultivated in India alone, with the second being China. The mango is the national fruit of India, Pakistan, and the Philippines. It is also the national tree of Bangladesh. In Hinduism, the perfectly ripe mango is often held by Lord Ganesha as a symbol of attainment regarding the devotee's potential perfection. In Australia, the first tray of mangoes of the season is traditionally sold at an auction for charity. In the West Indies, the expression "to go mango walk" means to steal another person's mango fruits. This is celebrated in the famous song, The Mango Walk.
What you see here is like the second phase in the production cycle. This is when the fruit have been boiled, they've been cooked, and additives, some seasoning added there, and then they are stored in these large-sized jars, waiting for orders that will allow us now to reboil, put them in smaller jars, label them, and then transport them to the consumers. So this is the stage just before the final packaging, bottling, yes. And some of this can be here for like 6 months to 1 year, but because of the way it's been packaged, it does not spoil. It does not spoil.
Mangoes really make you feel better. Beyond being delicious and rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, mangoes contain enzymes with a stomach-soothing property similar to papain found in papayas. These comforting enzymes act as a digestive aid and can help partially responsible for that feeling of contentment we experience during and after our daily mango ritual. Research has shown that dietary fiber has a protective effect against generating diseases, especially with regards to the heart, may help prevent certain types of cancer as well as lowering blood cholesterol levels. Mangoes are an excellent source of vitamins A and C, as well as a good source of potassium, and contain beta-carotene. Mangoes are high in fiber but low in calories, fat, and sodium. Mangoes are a good staple for your daily diet. For those of you who are physically active, whether working out or constantly on the go, mangoes are a great way to replenish that lost potassium.
On this special edition of the Seasons, we're going to look at May Day.
May 1st, International Workers' Day, commemorates the historic struggles of working people throughout the world. Also known as Labor Day, the annual holiday is set aside to celebrate the economic and social achievements of workers. Labor Day has its origin in the labor union movement, specifically the 8-hour day movement, which advocated 8 hours for work, 8 hours for recreation, and 8 hours for rest. Research reveals that in 1884, the Federation of Organized Trades and Labor Unions passed a resolution stating that 8 hours should constitute a day's work from and after May 1st, 1886. The resolution called for a general strike to achieve the goal since legislative methods had already failed. With workers being forced to work